power! Oh, it's great. Good morning / afternoon / evening, everybody. I am Southpaw Racer, and this is First-ish Drive, but it's an actual proper first drive now because this is literally the first time I'm going to drive iRacing's new Audi 90 GTO. This car's been a bit controversial, should we say, in the hours since its release, and the iRacing forums and social media channels may as well be a desalination plant for all the salt that they are producing. But regardless of what your position on that is, and whether or not it was the right thing to do to make the car free to new members, but existing members have to pay for it, I don't know. I don't care, because I like this car and I want to fucking drive it, so I'm going to. This thing is one of my favourite race cars ever. Just for the sheer coolness of it all. It's got that 80s retro cool look to it. It's got four-wheel drive. It's got a 5-cylinder turbo, and it's one of the iconic Audi race cars. So I'm going to take it out at Lime Rock Park now, one of the tracks that it raced at and won at, and see how it drives. So, what a cool interior, by the way. This is incredibly cool. Fantastic stuff. Alternator. Right then. Let's try the engine out. Yeah, okay. That sounds pretty cool. Alright. Now this thing has a manual transmission, so I don't know just how to shift it. We'll see. Okay. You do need to use the clutch. Alright. Oh yeah, it's got that blow-off valve sound. Ooh, bit oversteery, off throttle, but I suppose it has to be. It's an Audi. It's got the engine 10 miles in front of the front axle. Oh jeez. Oh, you think you can go into the corners a bit fast, but boy oh boy. It'll let you know. It'll protest. Onto the power again. Probably not using the turbo to its full capability. Okay, that's a bit understeery there. But, okay, first off track. No worries. Okay, so that is where the red line is, about 750. Oh shit. And I'm off track. Wonderful. Thankfully, I've got that Quattro all-wheel drive system to stop me from completely killing myself. Oh, jeez. Little rally car-esque, eh? Uh-oh. Okay. This isn't like those other manual transmission cars in iRacing, like the Mustang and the MX-5, where they can protest a little if you don't get the shift exactly right. This is a nice transmission so far. It actually shifts when I want it to. Pretty good. Okay, had to do the right foot brake, heel toe job. Oh, the power. I like the engine sound, it's pretty cool. Alright, doesn't like getting pushed through there. Ooh. I quite enjoy this. At the moment it's feeling like, yeah, I can probably push this, but it may just kill me if I do. Still, it's like, I get on the throttle instantly, and it's like the car just guides itself out of the corner, you know? Lovely four-wheel drive system. Oopsie. Okay, come on, turn a bit more, please. Oh dear. I still need to work on my line through that left-hander. Bit hard considering it's the only left-hander on the circuit, basically. Oh dear. Oh yeah, I am enjoying this. It's quite a challenge, but I'm enjoying it. Oh dear. Oh boy. Nice and wide. Oh shit, okay. Wouldn't let me shift down then. Obviously that's a sign. Can I take this in third gear? I haven't been paying attention to the turbo gauge until now. Just because I've been focusing so much on trying to negotiate my way around Lime Rock Park. Oh, come on, trail brake a bit. Really need to work on my line through that one. Okay, through last turn. Yeah, alright. Oh. Sorry if I'm a bit silent. I'm in major concentration mode right now, just trying to figure out what this car wants from me. Okay, I'm noticing kind of just got to be smooth on the throttle. Sort of pick it up a little before the apex. Okay. Some gearing changes are probably required for that particular corner. So far, I am liking this. It feels like a four-wheel drive turbo race car. Albeit not the one that we typically expect. Oh, come on. In you go. This thing likes it when you carry the brakes a bit past the apex, I find. Whew. Whew. It's exhilarating. Tires you out a little bit. So far, though, I have to say I'm having quite a bit of fun. And, you know, it kind of makes me wish I had the ability to race it officially right now, but iRacing have said that they're not done revealing stuff, so who knows, might be able to at some point. Good morning / afternoon / evening, everybody. I am Southpaw Racer, and holy shit, it's a fucking 80s sports prototype. This is, again, the newest addition to iRacing, another icon of 1980s American sports car racing, the Nissan GTP-ZXT Turbo. This thing is an immense car, and it's one that I've admired for the longest time, and if I'm not wrong, I think this may be the first time that an IMSA GTP car has actually been properly simulated in a sim and released. So it's fairly significant. iRacing released the car early, ahead of its announcement. I think personally probably in response to the Audi 90 GTO being leaked a little early. But you know, I digress. I've always had a major interest in sports prototypes, particularly from the 1980s. Like, these things are just giant wedges that produce maximum downforce with minimal drag and all that sort of stuff. But you know, traditionally when non-Americans think of sports prototypes in the 80s, they think Group C. Well, IMSA GTP cars, I think, may just be better than Group C, but because they're effectively the same kind of cars, okay? There isn't much of a difference between the two, but the thing is, Group C had a fuel consumption formula. Okay, the cars had to... The regulations for the engines basically focused on fuel economy. IMSA's GTP class did not. Okay, I think it might have been David Brabham that said the crowds come here to watch a race, not a fuel consumption trial, or something to that effect. I could be completely wrong on who said that. I'll edit that in post if I'm wrong. So basically, this thing is a Group C car that's been completely unleashed. With no sort of restrictions on how much boost the engine can produce or how much fuel it has to consume per lap. This is a pure racing car in just about every sense of the word, and the racing in the 80s was absolutely incredible in IMSA GTP, and the Nissan GTP-ZXT Turbo won 8 races on the trot in 1988 and is an incredibly successful and historic race car, and now I'm gonna fucking drive it. It's so fucking cool. Alright, I'm at Road America, okay, we've got... Wow, those are some high spring rates. Holy shit. High downforce dive planes, I think I'll leave them on for now, even though I'm at Road America, just to get used to the car on default setup. And we've got 281 km/h max speed. That's probably going to be way less than I actually need, but whatever. Alright, jumping in. Activate the lap timing black box. This, the camera's a bit off center to the driver's, to where the steering wheel is, or the steering wheel's kind of off center to the driver's seating position. I know the Lotus 49 is like that because of the gear shift lever and stuff like that, but okay, this is a pretty good camera view. You can actually see the front of the car-ish, which is nice. What's the engine like? Yep, that's a Nissan prototype engine, alright. Alright, let's get going. I want to see if I can shift this without the clutch. You can. Yes, okay. Right, okay, so this is the kind of manual gearbox where you don't have to use the clutch, necessarily. On the Audi, you do. But this one is full on, just smash it right into gear, and away it goes. Let's see what kind of boost this thing has. Oh, this is cool. I was expecting a little bit more of a lighting up of the rears, but hey, this is fine. Okay. Wow, the brakes are a lot more powerful than I anticipated. Okay. Yeah, this thing, only after a couple of corners, seems pretty easy to drive. Very controllable on exit. Fucking hell, these brakes are powerful. I'm braking about 100 meters earlier than I need to. How's it go through carousel? Ooh. Right. Very nice. Can I take the kink flat? I should be able to. I'm on the high downforce configuration. Alright. Fucking hell, even that was too early. Bloody hell. This thing can brake. Alright. This thing is a lot like the HPD, my favourite iRacing car in many ways. It bloody should be. It is a prototype after all. But Jesus Christ. It seems a lot more docile than I thought it would be. How late can I brake? Okay, that seems about the right point to brake. I like the fact that there is a shift light in this car, unlike in the Audi. You kind of gotta really pay attention to the tack in the Audi. Oh. How late can I brake here? Fucking hell, that was even a bit too early, I think. Finding I'm having to just lift and coast after braking. Oh, okay, that was in a bit too hard. Oh boy. Can really hear the blow-off valve. Oh, okay, alright. That's what happens. That's what lets you lock the brakes! Fuck! Okay. Now the boost is starting to get to me. Okay. So it looks like this car is one of those ones that's easy to drive, but hard to go fast. Oh man. Right, oh jeez. Braking too early again. Flat out here? No. Alright. Through you go. Up over the rise. What kind of a lap time is this at Road America? Under 2 minutes, yes. Alright, I'm gonna bring this car in and take the high downforce package off. See how fast this thing can really go around some place like Road America. But so far, I'm really liking this. It's easy to drive. It's not as difficult to drive as I thought it would be by any stretch of the imagination. I assumed that it would be completely uncontrollable on exit, or even, you know, controllable but would really bite you if you pushed even a little too hard, like the Audi. But it seems like after only 2 and a bit laps, now my opinion could change as I drive the car more. This Nissan seems to really work nicely with just putting the foot down and away you go. I mean, I guess that sort of reflects on the mistaken assumption that all race cars are ridiculously hard to drive, because they aren't. Even in the 80s they weren't. Because, you know, a fast race car is one that is easy to drive. If all race cars were difficult, you know, we'd see a lot more drivers dying, and 2, a hard to drive race car isn't as successful as one that's easy to drive. So, you know, oh shit, this thing doesn't have a pit limiter. This thing doesn't have a pit limiter. Oops-a-daisy. Whereas the Audi does. Well, either way, first couple of laps in the Nissan, and I don't mind it. I do on first sort of thought, I do think the Audi GTO is more interesting to drive, because, you know, despite it being 4-wheel drive, the Audi is, you know, it's got less downforce, it's got a much more lively sort of form of behavior, and I have to heel toe the thing and use the clutch all the time, so it's an incredibly involved car. This one, first impressions is basically, it's, I don't know, it's not boring, but at the same time it's like, it's difficult to describe. It seems benign, more benign than the Audi, which again is not a bad thing. I think when it comes to racing a car for like 2 hours straight, I would definitely choose this one over over many others. Let's see. Here we go. Low downforce. One sip of coffee later, we're ready to test the low downforce configuration once I get my leg around the cords. Okay. I love how you can just, like, go out and just smash the foot down. Ish. Right. Oh, it's a lot more lively here. Right, let's see how fast we can go. Oh, 286. Okay, first gear. Oh, that blow-off valve sound is so cool. Whoopsie, whoopsie. Okay, yeah. On the high downforce configuration, it seemed fairly docile, but here, it's... oh, you can really feel the lack of grip. And the boost actually means something. Come on. Can I take the kink flat out? Up into 5th gear. Oh, it's... I think it'd be possible once the tires warm up. Would definitely be possible. Okay. Oh dear. I could just feel that going. Oh, that's fun. Alright. Into the last corner at Road America. Yeah, I'm noticing in 2nd gear now I have to feed on the power a lot more carefully. Can't just smash it down. Oh, going over 290 on the entry to turn 1 at Road America. Oh. Beautiful stuff. The brakes are still very powerful, but I confess I feel a little less confident. Alright. Okay. That's a bit... okay, I think using 2nd in that complex is a reasonable solution. Alright. Into your... oh dear. Well, I haven't gotten an off track yet, so I suppose that's some sort of solace. I've actually been able to somewhat keep it on track. Come on. Out of there you go. Gotta really practice using the boost. Okay, in you go. Oh, okay, that's not flat. That's not flat. Ah, okay. Feeling very... the steering's very light. Oh shit, okay, that's my first spinning it. Oh. Damn it. Oh jeez. Oh dear. Backing it into the corner. Ooh, okay. Well, first prang. It was bound to happen at some point. Well, needless to say, I definitely look forward to driving this car more. It's, it feels like it has some sort of hidden depths to it, which, I'm very eager to explore. and it just looks great out on track. Utterly love watching this car go around. In motion, it's just like, whew. Lovely stuff. Well, iRacing is now running a historic Camel GT Series Championship that I definitely look forward to checking out if an Australian time slot can be arranged for it. Whether I will race the Audi or the Nissan, I don't know. At the moment, I'm sort of leaning towards the Audi because I find it a bit more... it's a bit more in my ballpark in terms of driving behavior and stuff like that. I'm a very experienced prototype driver, but I will need a bit more time in the Nissan before I feel confident racing it, if you know what I mean. Plus, I found I'm reasonably quick in the Audi. I finish very well against some very good drivers, so I guess, you know, take what you can get in terms of good pace in sim racing. But either way, I guess that concludes the double feature on the IMSA cars that iRacing has just released. As you see me spinning there in the half spinning into the gravel trap. Very nice model of the car too, I have to say. Like, it's... If you want any sort of proof on how iRacing has visually evolved over the years, this this car is a really good example of that. Just, it looks really, really nice, even with the somewhat dated graphics engine that iRacing uses. Wait for it. There we go. Good stuff. Well, as you look at the tyre bundle, I guess it's time to say goodbye. I'm Southpaw Racer. I'm a sim racer. I make videos about that and other stuff. I'll see you at the first corner. Goodbye.